Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video I'm going to be talking about how to keep your truck clean in the winter time and how to quickly get rid of the salt residue that you accumulate on your car during the winter. So here's a shot of the vehicle. It's my 2018 F-150. It's a Lariat, as a lot of you guys already know. And here's a look at the salt that kind of accumulates. You know, you get your snow packed up on your wheel well guards. These wheel well guards help out a lot because, as you see, I got my snow packed here, and none of the snow is really packed up in my running board or along the lower portion here. This would all be caked with snow and debris, just like this is. But this mud flap is saving me. This is actually the Husky liner mud flap, and as you can see up in here, tons of salt, white chalkiness in there. But here's a shot of the truck. And I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to quickly keep this vehicle clean, or your vehicle clean, whether it's a truck or car, whatever you got. But let's go ahead and warp forward to the car wash so we can see what kind of pointers we have to offer. So warping forward to the car wash. Alright guys, here at the car wash, and tip number one is make sure you got a lot of layers and very warm. I got actually a coat, a hoodie, so I got a couple of layers here because it's only 8 degrees today. So keeping your car clean for somewhat cheap, you gotta brave the cold and go out here and spray off your car using the do-it-yourself car wash. Now, if you stay on top of it, you don't have to go all crazy and use the foam brush. As you see, that is pretty much frozen right now. But if you do use this, make sure you spray it out, because you never know, you can have some salt or dirt or whatever stuck in your brush that could totally scratch up your car. So if you have to really do a full detailed job, spray this out first. Spray the bristles out real good before you use this on your car. That will prevent anything from scratching in your paint. But anyway, here's a shot of the truck before, and I'm just going to use the spray gun to rinse it off. Now keep in mind, it's only 8 degrees out here, so what'll happen is the water will like to freeze really quickly on your car. So what I like to do is I like to use the wax setting. The wax setting will prevent the water from freezing instantly on the surface of your car, and resist freezing a lot better. So, and also too, it provides a little bit of wax. So it's nice to use the wax setting when you're spraying off your car, especially when it's really cold. So I'm gonna put some coins in this thing and get this thing sprayed off, and I'll show you how it turns out after. All right, so here we go. All right, one quick tip is to see which way the wind is blowing. You don't want to stand directly in the path of the water. So I like to see which way the wind's gonna blow the water. Looks like the wind's blowing in the water that direction, so I'm gonna stay on this side of it so I don't get soaked. But here we go. I like to start on the top of the car. Looks like the wipers are going crazy from the rain sensing wiper. I forgot about that. Let's see how that works out. But yeah, I like to start with the top, again, staying on one side here. Got to be careful because this doesn't have that protective cover on the nozzle here, so I can't let that nozzle touch the vehicle because that would definitely scratch it. Here I got ice on top of my, got the ice on my sunroof there, so I'm going to get that stuff off as much as possible. But yeah, just starting from the top. I like to start on the top and work my way down. Now this is just water, so what happens is I try not to let this get too dirty. Again, using the wax water provides a little bit of protection. Obviously it's not like waxing your car, but it provides a little bit of protection. Probably in the nooks and crannies, you know, where regular waxing would never go. But as you see, I like to work my way down. There I can just put the nozzle in these areas. This vehicle has the wheel well guards to prevent the snow from going all up in the bed of the truck. So those are the Husky liner wheel well guards. I also like to keep the rims looking good. So I spilled a little gas over here, so I want to make sure I get that. But that's it for the time, and I made it around the entire vehicle, so that worked out good. So let's take a look at how it turned out. We'll get this truck pulled out here in the sunlight. All right, guys, and that's pretty much it. Here's how it looks. That's the wax water. It's trying to freeze a little bit. It's like only 8 degrees today with a pretty nasty wind chill, but keeps the truck pretty clean. Some of these frozen driplets that look kind of like they got like a white haze to them will go away throughout the day, but it's not really worth perfectly detailed cleaning your vehicle. I just like to spray it off with the wax water, keep it from getting too bad, and then maybe once every 2 weeks or so I'll actually wash it. And I'll just, in this weather, you know what, either I'll spend time there or I'll just run it through the do-it-yourself car wash, or run it through the automated car wash. I got a pretty good one here in my area, so I just been running it through whenever it's absolutely necessary and I don't feel like freezing my ass off or whatever. So anyway, guys, that's just the start of today's F-150 vlog, and actually got to go pick up a snowblower, so I'll take you guys to the snowblower shop with me, and we'll pick up a new snowblower and show you guys some pretty interesting lawn equipment, some snow equipment. So see you guys at the snowblower shop. All right, I'm at Hillebuck's Lawn Equipment. I'll take you guys in here to show you guys some lawn equipment, some of the different stuff that we use for lawn mowing, and hopefully pick up a new snowblower. Check out the truck. Still looking pretty clean. Not totally covered in salt quite yet. Guys, check this stuff out. Tons of Toro power players. Just what I needed. Steel leaf blowers. This is what I run. BR 700. Definitely the way to go. Tons of power and not too noisy. Also, some of the best hedge trimmers in the business. He's gonna show us a Toro Multi-Force. It's a lawnmower with a snowplow. Oh, you don't got the blade on it?
I don't have a blade or a boom or anything.
So you sold the one that you had? Did that guy say anything about it? You like it or what? I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. So it's what, 97 with the it's 97 with just a deck? And that's a 60?
97.50 with the deck.
That's pretty cool. I gotta get some more, like, I'll definitely do that for the deal. Man, you were right about the BR 700. All right, stopping at Taco Bell for a quick bite to eat, and you gotta wonder, does owner of Taco, who owns Taco Bell? Is this guy from Mexico or something? Because the pricing is so good. Like, man, this has got to be the most affordable fast food in the area, and all the Taco Bells are very nice too. So I gotta wonder, like, who is in charge of Taco Bell? Are they in Mexico? But anyway, thank you for all the comments on the last video, and looks like it did pretty good as far as views. And I just want to say thank you guys for that. And the vlog continues. Just gonna eat this Taco Bell real quick and continue on the next scene. I don't know where it's gonna be, but thank you guys for watching. Alright guys, continuing the vlog, and this is going to be the last scene in the vlog. I'm actually just driving around in the car right now. I got Sam, the dog, with me. He's riding in the back seat. He wanted to get out the house, and it's really cold, so it's hard for him to get out. and walk around, so I tend to drive them around. But right now, I am just out here looking at future properties in different areas that I want to put up lawn mowing flyers. And check out this area. Look at these houses. We are in Grosse Pointe on the waterfront properties, and I'm thinking about just targeting all of these properties that are like waterfront. So there's a few other locations that are waterfront, but it's definitely a different market. It's definitely a little bit more challenging and a little more demanding. But I'm really thinking about taking a big leap here and going after some of these bigger properties. So here's a shot of some of the properties, and some of the challenges to doing these properties would be like all the bush trimming that they would probably want. And me personally, I don't do a ton of bush trimming. I mainly do lawn mowing, and bush trimming jobs like this are huge. They're big money, but they take a lot of skill and a lot of expertise. And I'm mainly focused on lawn mowing, so that's one intimidating factor to taking on these bigger properties, and also to knowing your numbers. Like the property sizes that I do are smaller, so you can really just look at the properties and know how much to charge. Whereas these, you gotta have a formula, and I don't have a formula, so I have to figure out exactly how much to charge per square foot of lawn mowing, per linear foot of edging, per linear foot of trimming along the edges, and that kind of deal. So that's something I have to figure out before I can even put in a bid on any of these properties. But check out the view in this town. Like basically the houses are over here, or the waterfront's over here, and the houses look out at this waterfront, and then the houses are across the street here, and they are just huge houses. All right, guys, this is a super exclusive Grosse Pointe Park where you have to be a Grosse Pointe citizen. It's not that exclusive. I actually used to hang out at this pool when I was a kid, and we used to run up and down these streets when we were little. Even though we were poor, we had to walk past all these houses as kids to make it to the pool. But I want to start trying to gather accounts in these areas, and these houses here on the right hand side are all waterfront properties as well, with pretty long driveways. Thinking about this, but this is about 10 minutes away from where I'm located, so it'd be expanding my coverage area, which is not really a good thing, but definitely multi-million-dollar location, multi-million-dollar houses with tons of potential for growth. And I think that is the move that I need to make. And I can tell these properties aren't being serviced properly, because while there are barely any snow plowing stakes, each one of these houses, 90% of these people use a contractor to take care of their snow service, and there's no snow plowing stakes. So you know that they're not doing it right, because they're not staking out the properties. There's one that's got stakes, but yeah, you have to, like for me, I have to stake my properties, or else I'm gonna tear up some grass. So I don't know, they're not that big. I looked online, I thought they were gonna be bigger, but they're really expensive properties. But from what I can see, they're not too huge. I want to go big. I want the longest, biggest driveways to service. So anyway, guys, I think that will really be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye.